And welcome back to Crash and Burn Gaming with Joel. We are in DCS one more time, flying the Huey as always, and I wanted to show you where I'm getting my missions from. So if you're part of DCS, you pretty much know this already. And if you're interested in DCS, this is where you're going to go to find free missions instead of having to pay for them. So you can buy your products like your planes or your helicopters at DCS digitalcombatsimulator.com, and all kinds of different planes, jets and prop planes. And then also you have helicopters. I think there's 5. There's the Hind, which is new, the Gazelle, the Huey, which I'm flying today, and the Mi-8, and the Black Shark. And in addition to that, you do have terrains. We have the Marianas that just came out, and that is actually free. Syria map, channel map, which is in 1940s England, or the coast, sorry, France, and Persian Gulf, Normandy, 1944, and the Nevada test range. So this is, sorry for the scrolling here. So basically what you're going to do is go to downloads and user files right down in here. So this is going to give you the options to pick whether or not you want campaigns. Basically the only ones you're really going to use are campaigns or multiplayer mission or single mission. They have skins for different planes and choppers and mods, but I basically just use that as all, or if I want to go to a single mission, I go click single mission, and then you can go over here to unit, and this will give you a list of all the available free or paid for planes, helicopters, and jets. And I'm going to select Huey, and then go to the top and wait for that to show. Sometimes it'll be gray, but once it becomes yellow, you can go show, hit the button, and this will give you a default. This is where we're going to be doing that today. DCS UH1H Huey Playground Cyprus. This just came out, I think, yesterday. You can sort by default too, popularity newest, and I usually just go newest because I have most of them already. And show, and this will give you a list of all, and these are all free. So these are the free version done by different authors, and for the most part they work very, very well. So with that being said, we will go into DCS, and here is the actual download. And you download the MIS file and put it into your, I don't know if I have that open. Let's see, Digital Combat DCS. So you put it in your, when you take it out of your downloads, you will put it into the DCS Open Beta Missions. So into your DCS folder, which is in your user file, DCS Open Beta Missions, and you'll stick them. I just made these for different campaigns for each of the ones that I fly. So just make a folder named Huey, whatever you have, and then you go into here and just copy it into here, and that's why it'll show up in your DCS here. So this is the first mission I'm going to try. This is brand new. I have not tried it at all. So this is Cyprus, and I'm not exactly sure where Cyprus, because I don't have a map for Cyprus. So that's going to be interesting. So we're okay. Turkish part have started an insurgency in the south, and we got to go and do some duties. Okay, we have to deliver supplies, transporting air ambulance, and close air combat. So there's a whole bunch of different missions in here. I believe they said there was 10 default airframe that they have made. And we have a FARP Rome. And so that's radio 10. We're using FM homing today. FARP homing is 4346 and hospital is 4545. Okay, so 43, oh, say 4360, sorry, and 4545. So let's looks like we have 2 gunners. And here, oh yeah, 10 missions. Fire support, attack a camp, convoy, ambush, evacs, cargoes, transports. Okay, so let's give her a shot. See what it says. Alright. Okay, so it's already basically started for us and running. So I'm just going to do my little thing here. I usually just pop these buttons up, and I'm not sure if we're using lights or not, but I usually do. I just want to check my position lights, and they are flashing, and my anti-collision is flashing, and it looks like we have 2 gunners. Oh, nice blue helmets. I like that. I like the livery on that. It looks good. So where in the heck are we? Okay. Actually, I should probably go to our map. Okay, so Nicosa. Okay. Interesting. I wonder where this came from. Do I have this one? I'm not sure. Nazareth, this is Israel. So this is Cyprus. That's Cyprus. Okay, cool. Alright, now I'm going to turn this down. That's just really annoying. Because we know that's all the beacon's working. Because we're using FM homing right here. And we'll be watching this down here. So I usually turn this on and turn up my sensitivity. And we'll be watching this right here. This is your FM homing. And we'll be using that to follow whatever our mission is going to be. So let's try. Okay, parent. Okay, here we go. Under F10 other. So let's try. Here, we'll get it over here so you can see. Let's try medevac. Okay. I have 2 wounded after coming into contact with the enemy. Get the wounded and get them to the hospital. So frequency FM 4075. So we're going to shut that to 4075. 7, 5. And we have to set that to homing. Okay. So 4075 down. Do we have that on? That is on. Oh, 75. There we go. Now you notice that. See, if I turn that off, you notice that goes back to 0, and if I to 5, it activates. Alright, so that is working. Let me just adjust my track IR so I can get in there. And we are ready to go. Full collective, powers up. And we are, looks like it's dead straight ahead. I don't see any wind. Let's check and see if we've got wind. I don't see a flag at all. Okay, so I'm assuming that there is no wind. So before, what I usually do is I set my gunners down here to let's see, long bursts of the guns, and I set them to free fire, and that'll open up the doors, and you'll notice the doors are open, and our guys are ready to go, and so are we, and we are ready for liftoff. And raise the collective slowly and adjust, and there we go. We are up. That's a pretty sad hover there, actually. That was pretty sad. So we are going to pick up some speed and head off in the direction of our mission. And I don't usually go too fast on these ones here because I'm not sure where we're going to be landing. So I usually do between 60 and 80 knots. Just so that if I have to slow down fast, get in somewhere tight, I don't have to waste time. Alright, where are you? Come on, home in on it. And we'll try and stay between 300-400 feet. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. Alright, okay, what's going on here? Where are we? 4075. Why is that not working here? Let's test that. And yeah, we are on homing. So why are we not picking up on that signal? There we go. I think we had to get up a certain altitude before it picks it up. Although I'm not exactly sure about that. Let's get settled down here. We'll just kind of get in between our zone here, between 60 and 80. And level out. There we go. That's pretty much right where we want to be. And I'm going to put autopilot on for a second. We'll do a flyby. See what that looks like. And that looks pretty cool. Our door gunners are ready to go. Gosh, I love flying the Huey. That's just awesome. And we are going to and I'm not going to use the F10 map, or I mean the map. I'm just going to go and use this view, and we're going to see if we can do that without using this map to find where we are. Now 4075 or 4575 on the FM would be the hospital, and I think it was 4360 was our FARP. So those are the only numbers we really need to know, and our mission will tell us where we need to go from there. And it is a pretty small island, so we're not going to have a heck of a lot of trouble finding out where we need to go, even if we do get lost once we're acclimated to the area. Did a nice job on this. And you got power lines, roads, trees, hills, mountains, and houses, all kinds of stuff. And I would imagine this, maybe this is kind of what it looks like in Cyprus. That'd be a nice trip too. I wouldn't mind going to Cyprus. Oh, we're off course. Get back on course. Now, I don't know if we're going to need our gunners, but it's always good to be prepared, because you never know what you're going to run into. And we do have our gunners ready to go. They're alert. And we're leveling out about 330, 340. And 80 knots, which is good. Once we find our landing spot, we'll figure out which way is the best way to get in there. We'll do a loop, or I mean a circle, around our LZ, and then we will find out where we can come in to get these guys. And then we have to tune to 45, 45. And that will be on the FM down there. And then we'll get them to the FARP. Okay, that was a glitch. That has never happened before. I don't know if that translated on the screen. Maybe I have too much running in the background here. I don't really have anything running in the background actually, because I just basically started up my computer, started DCS, and away we go. So I don't have anything running in the, other than a couple of web pages. Hopefully that doesn't cause me an issue. I might need to update my my graphics driver. I have a a GeForce 1060 with 6 gigs of onboard RAM that my son gave me, because he's running a, I think he's a RTX 2070, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, he was gracious enough to give me this, which makes a whole lot of difference in my gaming. And here we are. Oh, we're a little high, but that's okay. We're coming up on a hill, so ground level is going to come up pretty quick. We're pretty much on course. Look at the mountains in the background. That is just awesome. And I have a feeling we're going to go, okay, we're going to go around this, we're going to go through the middle. These two hills where this road goes. Kind of have a feeling we're getting close, so I'm going to start slowing down a little bit. Just to get there we go. Gonna let, where are we? We're off course again. It's probably off to the right of this hill. And then hopefully they'll, once we get close, they'll give us some smoke so we know where they are. I gotta adjust my chair. Okay. We'll just, there we go. And we're still not there, so we're gonna, I don't think these are time sensitive either, so I can go as slow as or fast as I want. I just want to be nice and smooth, be able to get in. These are really, really good landing practices, and that's one thing that I have a little bit of trouble with is my landings on the Huey, because it's pretty hard come in nice and, you know, it's an art, and I have not mastered that yet. Not paying attention to my navigation here. And it looks like we're going in between this valley, possibly following this road somewhere here. So far, no enemy resistance. Which is nice. We'll pop over through here, this valley, I believe. so we got to be getting close. Give it a little more collective as we're coming up on some mountains here. And we're not sure where we are going to end up. Come on, where are you? Trying to rescue you. Help me out here. Bob. Bob's my co-pilot. How you doing, Bob? Oh, can hear a chopper. Red smoke. There's our red smoke. So I'm not exactly sure. That looks like it's over the mountain there. So I'm going to go over here because I want to come around and do a little bit of a circle because I don't know if there's any enemy or resistance that we're going to have to deal with. And I want my gunners to be broadside as much as possible so I can, if I have to take care of it, I can take care of it. And I'm going to start slowing down. I'm not sure where. Okay, looks like we're going to have to hop over top of here. Pop over this set of trees right over between here. Okay, that's over toward our left yet, or our right, sorry. We don't want to pick up any more speed. We want to come in nice. There's the smoke right there. So we're going to come through this valley. We're dropping altitude crazy here. And so far we haven't found any resistance. Okay, it looks like it's on a... we're almost level now. And I really don't think there's any resistance here, so we're... okay, I think we can probably come in this way here. And I don't think we've got any fire. On here we go. We're going to come in right. Slow down. Get settled into our descent. We're too high still. We got to get over. And it looks like we're on it, so we're on an incline. So, okay, this is going to be... wonder if I can right up there. It looks like a little bit of a bit more of a flat spot right up in here. Gotta watch them trees there. going to move in just a little bit over here. Hopefully that's a flat spot right in here. Set her down nice and easy. We're going to have to use our... Okay. Alright, stay still. Okay, we're going to change our frequency to 4545. And I believe we're going to book it to the hospital. And we're going to pull straight out to the right, try and gain some altitude to get out here. We're on a hill. So I've basically got the joystick almost fully forward. Okay, we're ready to go. So we're going to go slowly and see what we can get some. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. Whoa. Okay, that was a little scary. Come up through here. So we didn't get any resistance, so I probably didn't need my door gunners today. And we're going to start booking it toward our hospital. Okay, slow down here. What's going on? We need to get a handle on this here. There we go. I think we're just going to kind of take off some collective so we can drop down a bit. And then we'll find out where the hospital is. And then to finish the mission, we'll probably have to go back to our FARP, which I think was 4360. But anyway, the main thing is now get these dudes to the hospital. Successful pickup or extraction of the wounded. And that was a little bit more of a tight spot. We'll get down a little farther here, a little too high. A little fast too. We don't need to be going that fast. Slowly bleed off some speed. Yep, quite nice actually. Not the smoothest pilot, But the main thing is to get the missions done and get our guys back to where they need to go, complete the mission, and you're always learning. I guess that applies to any of the modules really. If you're flying a P-51 or a Su-27 MiG or whatever, or a chopper, you just it takes a while to get really, really, really proficient. And so while we're doing that, we're going to put that on autopilot for a minute. We're going to, I wonder if, is that right? Did I do that right? Okay, so we need to control. And we'll get them guys to shut the doors. And we are good to go. So we'll take off our autopilot here. Now, is it in here? This looks like it might be our hospital. So we're going to watch the needle down here to see if it goes really wonky, but I would suspect this may be our hospital. No, maybe not. It's just a little town. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to have to use a map. I just want to double check. No, that's a town. Okay. So we're not quite at the hospital yet. We're still searching. Still looking around, trying to find our hospital. We got to be getting close now. What we're going to do is take a quick peek. I haven't used this view for a while, so let's try that. And I do not see Alright, so we're still looking. And I let myself get way up. Why did that go like, I must have had the autopilot off. Yeah, we're way too high. Get back on track here. Start slowing down because I think we're probably getting pretty darn close. Alright, let's take a quick peek here where we are. Now that's refueling. This, I'm thinking right here, is our hospital. Hospital helipad. Okay, so we're in the right direction. It's just up there. So that's good. We're going to start slowing down pretty good. Oh, what is that over there? The oil rigs or something over there. And we're going to start slowing down because that is right over there. So far pretty easy missions actually, which is good. Only have a little bit of time here before I gotta start getting supper going. And we'll have to find our helipad. Slow down, slow down. Gotta be right up here somewhere. Where are you? Don't see a helipad yet, and we're off to the right. Okay, so I'm thinking we're pretty close. Okay, is that the hospital? Let's level out here. And it's off to our right. Okay, so it would be over there. Ah, there we go. I think that, yep, that's it right there. I'm gonna come in nice and slow. Make this a really, really good landing. That is the goal. Get these guys off to the hospital where they need to be. Drop them off. Okay, good. We'll get these guys offloaded. So at least we know where that is now for future missions. And I believe we have to home in on our FARP, which is 4360. Okay, good to go. And where are we going? It's going to tell me. I'm just going to go briefing just to double check here. 4360. Okay, we are good. And that is set properly. 4360, and our needle is showing where we got to go. So let's get out of here. Get back to our FARP. Ooh, that was a nice takeoff. Okay. Not going to hit anything over there, are we? we shall head off to our FARP, where we started from. There we go, straight. It's almost straight west here. Pull back the power a bit. And head home. And how far are we away from our FARP here? Not too far away. So we're just a hop, skip, and a jump, and actually I can see the airport right in there. So we're not too far away. So we're basically just gonna dawdle over there, and then that'll be the end of this mission. Okay, so apparently that's not where it is it? Why am I going over this way? Okay, so it's a little farther. Yeah, it wasn't right at the airport, I don't think, but that's okay. And we're good to go. Yeah, there it is right there. Just off to the left of the airport. And we can knock that mission off of our list. Yep, there it is. I think. Yep, just on the other side of the runway there. Yep. So yeah, relatively easy missions, which is nice. Next time we'll probably get into some air missions where you can where you need to use our door gunners. We'll just set this down on our pad, right on this one right here. And we'll face the right way. Back up a bit. Oh, gotta get a lot smoother than that. And perfect. I His chair was sliding out from under me. Alright, so we are back. And I believe we put it back on the same helipad, so that's good. And thanks for watching. That was a pretty interesting mission. And we'll catch you on another episode of Crash and Burn Gaming.